What's up, Leo? Welcome to your next 48. Let's see what message of Spirit has for you at the time that you're watching this for the next 48 hours. All Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, so we have here the Six of Coins. You have the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, the Four of Coins, the Tower, the Two of Coins, the Sun, it's your card. You have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Coins, and the Three of Cups. Interesting. All right, Leo, what I'm seeing here for the next 48 hours, some of you guys could be grounding yourself, okay? There's something here about trying to restore some kind of order, trying to restore some kind of balance. And so I'm really just seeing here that a lot of you guys are finally in a place where you're looking at everything and trying to decide where the next, where you should put your energy into next, okay? So a lot of you guys are really just grounding yourself and trying to figure out a way, like a path that you want to take this year. Others of you, you guys are balancing out the scales, okay? Six of Pentacles talks about being breadcrumbed, but it also talks about like how the unfairness of a situation. And usually whenever the scales are like, you know, shifted about, it usually shows that you're kind of the one that's getting the short end of the stick where somebody else is benefiting from you. But again, take the energy how it resonates, because you could be the one taking from someone more than what you're giving, right? So there's definitely a lack of reciprocation. But it's like whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying to make it right. So if you know that you haven't been like 100% genuine in a situation, or maybe your heart hasn't been in a situation, I see you doing something about that, okay? So in the next 48 hours, you guys are definitely making, like you're righting your wrongs is what I'm hearing. Okay, or someone's righting their wrongs when it comes to you. With the Seven of Wands, you guys could be blocking out, I'm hearing habits, but you could also be blocking people out, right? It's like, that's probably like, it would go hand in hand with the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands. So it's like you guys are definitely blocking out people that maybe you feel are no longer resonating with you, or that no longer have the same alignment. And so I do see here that you're definitely going to put up boundaries when it comes to people. You're going to be putting up boundaries when it comes to everybody, really. It's like, I'm hearing no stone unturned. It's like even the dog you're setting boundaries with. You know what I mean? So it's like there's this like extreme measure that you're taking in order to right something, to rectify something, right? Someone could be blocking you in the next 48 hours, or you could find out that someone's been a blockage to your blessings is what I'm hearing, okay? And so again, we're all made of energy. And so when you have people that don't have the best intentions, they don't have the best energy. And so it's like, it's almost like fog on a cloudy day, right? It's like the clouds are already out, so it doesn't help that you can barely see through it, and then now you have fog. And so like sometimes that's how people come in, where it's like they're already like a cloudy day, but they have this fog, and the fog is actually there to detour you and to derail you, right? 333 as I say it. And so moving forward, you're just like, no, like I'm putting up the boundary. I want clarity. I want to know who's for me, what's for me. And so there's this like need for trying to get either more information, or you're just moving forward like with the information you already have, and you're just like, all right, cool. I've seen what I need to see. I've heard what I need to hear. I'm going to move on. Okay, with the Three of Wands, you guys are definitely future focused right now, okay? And a lot of people are. The energy is still pretty pure. We're only the second day into January. And so everybody seems to have like their mind on what they want this year to look like. And so I think that that's why you guys are taking these first initial steps with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, because you're trying to really reassure and reiterate that like this year, you're not going to let anything stand in your way, okay? And so a lot of you guys are thinking about changing careers. A lot of you guys are thinking about moving. A lot of you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, where you start this year, so let's say like you want to move, you're going to. So like with the location you start off this year, you're not going to be at the end of the year. You're going to be somewhere else. If you're thinking about changing careers, again, what you're doing today, you're not going to be doing by the end of the year. So I'm seeing that transition here. And it's only because I'm hearing you guys started to take yourself seriously. And I know that sounds kind of like harsh and kind of rude, but like ultimately it's not coming from a bad place, but it's just the fact that a lot of the time we don't have a lot of faith in ourselves, especially when it comes to big decisions. And so, like, you being a Leo, like, yeah, it's easy for you guys to be confident and you guys will move confidently, but like a lot of the times we fake it till we make it. And like, you guys are no different, right? We're all human. And so it's just the fact that like you're finally like, you're not going to fake it anymore, is what I'm hearing. And so you're going to be moving forward. And because of that, you're going to be able to see, I'm hearing the fruits of your labor, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, you guys could be keeping something a secret. Now, whether this is you, like, I'm seeing someone here that wants to change careers, but you're not telling anybody. I see someone here that wants to move, but you're not telling anybody. So that, you're keeping something really close to your chest. You're definitely trying to find a way to go about doing something in secret, right? And so that's what you're going to be doing. With the Four of Pentacles, you guys could be holding on to like past residual energy. And so like maybe that's why you need to ground. Maybe that's why you need to just be more mindful of what it is that you're doing and possibly where it is that you're going. That's not saying like you have to know exactly where you're going, but just have a better plan. So some of you guys might need to write it down and figure it out. I do see a tower hitting you guys here in the next 48 hours, okay? This could be because you're leaving people behind, you're blocking people, or because like the tower moment's happening to you, right? Maybe like something happens at work and you explode and you're like, I can't do this. Like the last straw's finally hit. So you do have a tower. Something is about to collapse for you, but it's again, it's for you. It's not to you. So don't take it personally. It's going to feel like things are kind of like everywhere, and it's because they are, because they need to be. Everything is shifting into place for you. So if you've been getting like signs or you've been getting this internal feeling that something needs to change and you've done nothing about it, I'm sorry to say, the tower's here. In the next 48 hours, something's going to be done about it. And so at this point, brace yourselves is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, guys. That's just what it is, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, you guys could be juggling in the next 48 hours. You guys could be juggling thoughts. You guys could be juggling people. You could be juggling your day, your schedule, all of that, okay? So you guys are definitely just like everywhere. You guys could also find out that you're being juggled, or you could feel like you're being juggled in the next 48 hours. It's like you feel like you have to pencil like an appointment with your person, right? Like that's how it feels. And so you could be in your head about that because you're like, well, I'm trying to make you a priority, but are you trying to make me a priority? So there's something here about that for sure. You guys could be making a decision in the next 48 hours to move forward on something or to back out of something is what I'm hearing. So again, like take it how it resonates. If you guys know that you're in the market to go in a new direction, I see you guys going in that direction. But maybe you've already gone in that direction. You're like, yeah, it kind of wasn't what I thought. So I see somebody backtracking, okay? The Sun, you guys are in your energy in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys are just enjoying being a Leo. Some of you guys are going to be enjoying being outside. There's something here about rejuvenation and revitalization. You guys could be like taking spiritual baths. You guys could be going to like a spa, having a spa day. There's just something here about R&R, right? And so I do see that. If you guys are in your energy, I'm just seeing here that you're there's a glow about you. Like you're just doing your own thing. You're not really like looking at anybody else, at what they're doing, none of that. You're just being you. You're just kind of like, cool, if I got to show up to work today, I'm going to go to work, but I'm not going to be bothered by anything that anyone is doing or saying. That kind of thing, right? It's like wherever you go, you're like, oh, whatever. You're very nonchalant in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys could be preparing to go on a cruise or some sort of vacation. In the summer, for those of you that have been working on yourselves physically, or you're starting to work on yourself and it's a resolution that that you wanted to like lose weight and get in shape, I see you guys that by summer, like you're going to be looking really, really good. So make sure that you follow through with that if that's something that you want. Six of Swords, you guys are moving to calmer waters. Again, I feel like this just resonates with like the first two cards of like the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Like you guys want to move to calmer waters. So there's something here about like there could be chaotic energy that's around you and you're like, yeah, not really good for my complexion. And so I'm just seeing you guys like moving forward and just you're like, if I have to leave something behind, I'm going to leave it. If I have to leave someone behind, I'm going to leave them. So there's just like this nonchalantness again about you moving forward. Some of you guys, like, you see how he has the stitches on his arm? She has, like, or he or they, whatever, bandages on them. Some of you guys have really gone through a lot to the point where you've had to put yourselves back together. And so this is just one more step in showing you that that wasn't in vain. So if you've been the kind of person who's like dealt with a lot of stressful situations over the past like 5-6 years, I'm seeing you guys like, it's like you became like a master at moving forward. You became a master at putting yourself together. And so like, even if something falls apart, like that tower we saw, like even if a tower hits some of you guys are like, you know what, I've been through this before. I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to move forward. And that's exactly what you guys are doing in the next 48 hours. You guys are picking up pieces and you're moving them forward. Like, you're not even stopping to like cry. You're not even stopping to like feel the emotion. You're like, you know what, it happens, whatever, we move on, boom, done. Okay, so some of you guys are going to get confirmation of how far you've come when it comes to your emotions and how far you've come just as a person. The growth really is what you're going to see here in the next 48 hours. With the Eight of Pentacles, you guys could be really focused on work at this point in time, at least for the next 2 days. It is the beginning of the year, so I see you guys just trying to like organize, trying to come up with plans for the next 6 months. Some of you guys might work, some of you guys could be teachers, some of you guys could be coaches. I don't know, there's just something here about like planning. So it's like whatever it is you're doing in the next 48 hours, it's like you're planning for the future for whatever it is that you're doing for your job. So it's like, if let's say you're a counselor, like a camp counselor, you and your team are like getting together and like, okay, let's focus on the summer program, let's focus on the winter program, let's focus on whatever, right? Let's focus on the holidays. That kind of thing is what I'm seeing. But yeah, I do see you guys definitely busy at work. I'm hearing distracted at work. You guys might be distracting yourselves with work for the next 48 hours. But whatever it is, like, you're content doing it. With the Three of Cups, you guys could be celebrating something in the next 48 hours. You guys could be going out with friends. You guys could be going out for drinks with coworkers. Some of you guys could be hearing from someone from the past, or you could be reaching out to someone from your past for some sort of reconciliation. But I am seeing here that like there's definitely a difference in age. Like on these tombstones, you have like 1840, 1893, 17 whatever. So it's like there's a difference of opinions, what I'm hearing. So whoever it is that you're hanging out with, like there's someone here that you look up to, and there's someone, if there's like three of you, there's someone you look up to, and then the third person looks up to you. So there's something about like a generational kind of thing, right? There's a generational gap, but there's just like an equal amount of respect. You guys could be going out to lunch with your boss. You guys could be, there's just something here about you guys just kind of enjoying your time with people. And or if that's not the case, then you definitely do have someone that's wanting to come in for reconciliation. Whether or not they do is to be seen. But yeah, ultimately, that's what I have for you guys for the next 48 hours, Leo. Hopefully it helps and resonates, and I'll see you guys on the next one.